Alright everyone, and welcome back to the third episode of the Pokemon Heart Gold Let's Play. Now, there's a couple of pretty cool things that have happened. One, it's actually kind of nighttime in the game, but two, I got a call in the Pokegear from Bug Catcher Wade. And I'm gonna head over there now real quick, because I think a time-based event just worked. Basically, I just kept the emulator on. Oh, okay, we got a person berry, which is actually really useful. Anyway, I just kept the emulator on, but the game paused, and then I came back and there was a call. And so, yeah, that is super cool, and actually super helpful as well, because it means that for berries and such, which are time-based, I just basically need to keep the emulator on and paused. I had actually another thing to do for a couple hours, and so I thought, well, I'll just keep the emulator on, pause it, and just see what happens when I come back, because, you know, I may not have a chance, or I may have a chance, who knows? But yeah, anyway, what we're gonna do today is we are gonna take on the gym, and so we got the first gym leader here. It's the Violet City Pokemon Gym Leader Falkner, the Elegant Master of Flying Pokemon. So getting Meep is probably going to be pretty helpful. Yo, champ in the making! I'm no trainer, but I can give some advice. Believe me, if you believe that a championship dream can come true. You believe? Then listen. The grass type is weak against the flying type. Keep this in mind. Well, I will keep it in mind because, well, you know, I don't think we're going to have a grass... are we going to have a grass? No, we're not going to have a grass type on this team anyway. So, let's get into these first trainer battles and hopefully get Meep a couple of levels as well in the process. I must say, I've been really excited to do this series, and obviously I've had to basically pre-record a bit, so I do hope everyone is enjoying this series, and I will try and keep in touch, like, if there's comments, and reply to them, and like them, and if I really like them, I'll give them a little heart. But yeah, I mean, it basically just gonna see what I can do, and hope that people are enjoying the series. Knowing that there's probably going to be a couple people that are like, oh, why didn't you play Storm Silver? It's harder, it's more fun, and I completely agree. But I think there will be times where we can come back to these games, and you know, I think it'll be a good bit of fun. I think after Heart Gold, you know, this is going to be a bit of a longer game than Fire Red. I may cut things out if it's just gonna be long and tedious and pointless. But basically, you know, I don't want the series to be, like, overbearingly long. I don't like my series to be that long, but I like the episodes to be kind of short and sweet, and pretty much every episode has something going on. Whether it be, you know, a gym battle, whether it be, you know, if it is like we just have to make up time and get through a bunch of trainers, then we have to do that. I'm gonna actually go and heal real quick, and I will be back in a second. Alright, we are back, and as I was saying, you know, I just wanna... Actually, I don't remember what I was saying. It's been like a minute. Anyway, you know what? It's fine. We're gonna do something this episode, and that's gonna be taking on Falkner. I'm Falkner, the Violet City Gym Leader. People say that you can clip flying-type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. Well, we're gonna do a little clip with those, you know, with the electricity, and we'll see what happens after that. I don't think your Pokemon is gonna last very long. Let's hit it with the Thunder Shock and see what happens. And yeah, the Pidgey's down. Okay, well, that wasn't too difficult now, was it? Alright. Pidgeotto's coming out. Let's see what he can do. Doubt Pidgeotto will be better. The wind is finally with us. Yeah, maybe it will be. I mean, Pidgeotto level 13, bit more strong and can do a lot of damage, although paralyzed now. So let's hit it with a Thunder Shock. And it does half damage. We can still... No, you can't. And I'm about to hit a Thunder Shock, take you out in literally 3 hits. You couldn't even get a roost in. And that is the world's... That was the easiest gym battle I've ever done. In fact, that was even easier than... That was even easier than any other time I've faced Falkner. For pity's sake, my dad's cherished bird Pokemon. But a defeat is a defeat. Alright, take this official Pokemon League badge. This one is the Zephyr badge. And we got the Zephyr badge, our first of the Pokemon badges. With that badge, Pokemon including traded Pokemon up to level 20 will obey you without question. It also enables you to use the hidden move Rock Smash anytime outside of battle. And we got 51, TM51, which I believe is Roost. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. There are Pokemon gyms in cities and towns ahead. Make good use of them. As for your next move, I would suggest the Azalea Town. Okay, well, I think we shall do that. Obviously, there's going to be a few things that we're going to want to get done, but I think there might be something already. Professor Elm's calling us. Joey, we've discovered something. The details are, well, I can't really say anything, but we want you to carry that egg. My assistant at the Pokemart is in Violet City. Could you go meet him and pick up that egg? Alright, that sounds pretty simple. We can do that. And, oh, I guess our mom had something for us as well. We got a super potion for free. That's pretty nice. We look forward to next visit. No further packages. Alright, we'll talk to the aide. Long time no see, Joey. We've been waiting for you. This is from Professor Elm. The thing is, we would like you to take care of an egg. And we've taken the egg from the assistant. Alright. After you left, Professor Elm received a phone call. I have no idea what they were talking about. But, after a while, Professor Elm suddenly cried, I can't think of anything other than that. I just can't. Alright. Take care of egg. We got it. Simple enough. My voice died. But let's pick up a couple of super potions. And actually, I want to pick up repels, because I think that'll be pretty helpful. And yeah. Alright, cool. Let's head on out once more, and there's a kimono girl. Oh my! That egg must be! I see, so it's handed from Mr. Pokemon to Professor Elm, then from Professor Elm to you. Now I get it. That egg is truly an important egg. Please take good care of it for me. Is that understood? I'm counting on you. That was a bit mysterious, and perhaps a bit ominous as well. But that's okay, because we're actually going to head out this way before we fully heal up. And we're going to talk to this dude. Yo! Have you had trouble with a boulder blocking way? Of course you have. For people like you, there's an HM that will come to your rescue. And we get Rock Smash. So basically just, you come to get Rock Smash from this dude, and yeah, pretty cool. So, let's continue on. Now, there is the ruins, which I do want to make perfectly clear I am going to do at some point, but I'm going to do them after we get strength, and it'll just kind of be like a one-off little like filler episode. I was actually going to start them, and it could be like a little thing we do, but I've decided against that, actually. Just because I think as just like a one episode thing, it might be a little bit better, a little bit more interesting. I'm not going to go and catch the unknowns, but it'll either be in a much later episode when we're doing like post-game stuff, or it'll be just a little fun activity at some point. So we are gonna head back down this way through Route 32, and this guy's gonna talk to us? Wait up, what's the hurry? You have some good Pokemon there. It must be from the training you gave them around Violet City. The training at the gym must have been especially helpful. As a souvenir of Violet City, please take this. It increases the power of grass-type moves. We got the Miracle Seed, which is actually a pretty cool item. Now, we don't have Pokeballs, really. We only got 2. And we're about to enter some grass. Now I'm gonna hit the repel. And we're definitely gonna have a couple of battles coming up. And so, let's talk to this dude. Well, that was super easy, and Meep grew an extra level. So I think actually what we'll do is we'll just put Cinder out in front, and we'll talk to this girl. Now, this is one of the people that you can add on the Pokegear. Now, I have had this person on Pokegear before. They never say anything of use to you other than gibberish, basically. So they're not actually that useful. So we're gonna ignore them. Most of the trainers are actually pretty good in terms of, oh, you get number and they battle you or give you an item. But some of them aren't as good. So anyway, wanted to clarify that. And there are just some good items in and around here. And we get Bullet Seed. We get a lot of grass type moves, considering I don't think I have plans for a grass type. And this guy is a bit of a challenge to beat. So let's see what we can do against him. He had a Wooper. So, you know, pretty tricky stuff. The repel has worn off, and we head here to this Pokemon Center, where we're just going to heal up our Pokemon, but we're actually going to come back here for a very specific reason. But first, I have a slightly different idea of how I want to just wrap up this episode, because there are a couple of trainers that have water types that aren't Woopers, and we are going to battle them. And one of them is right here. And that wasn't too hard, but he does give you a phone number, and I believe you can battle him in the future. Or there's some other thing, but I believe he's one of the more useful ones. And I've got to remember which guy has the 6 Magikarps, but I don't think it's you. Yep, I was correct, and Meep is evolving, which is gonna be pretty useful and pretty cool. So, yeah, we get an upgraded Meep. Nice. Congratulations, your Meep evolved into Flaffy. But yeah, the other guy just has like 6 Magikarp, so I'm probably gonna just use Sentret on him off camera to level up Pokemon. That's pretty much it. And actually, you know what? Just for fun, because we're here, we'll do one last trainer. Anyway, basically just wanted to finish him up, but just make life easier for the next episode. So there's a few things we can do here. So let's talk to this dude, and he gives you an old rod. So if you want to go fishing, I think you can get like Poliwag or something like that. You can go fishing, which is pretty cool. And you get it like super early, which is kind of nice. And then this is the Apricorn guy, and he gives you lure balls, which are pretty cool. So, yeah, basically, well, it's easier for if you're fishing, but also I think it's just good on water types in general. So, yeah, I mean, that's my kind of, I've noticed at least that they're better with just water type in general instead of just when fishing. So, anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. We're going to carry on to the next town, Azalea Town, in the next episode. So, I'll see you all next time. Take care.